Hi guys, welcome back to Paper Confessions with Karamia. I am back. It is Tea Tuesday and this wonderful open collaboration is hosted by Kathy's Favorite Things in Life with Patty. Today I have a few shares in a really large Japanese snack and tea haul for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. First up, I wanted to do a big shout out and thank you to all of you, oh my gosh, my dear sweet crafty friends that had messaged me on Instagram in the comments and emailed me and reached out to check on me and my family. Over the holidays, we had spent our time, Christmas and New Year's, in Tokyo, Japan. And New Year's Day, there was that big 7.5 earthquake in Izakawa, and Tokyo felt it. We were so blessed, and I was so glad we decided to stay back in the hotel that day. We were planning to go to a really busy area called Shibuya and go shopping, but for some reason that day, we noticed the weather had changed drastically from really nice sunny to all of a sudden really windy and just really strange. It was just a drastic weather change, and by afternoon, I thought I was getting vertigo. We were in the hotel room. I was in the room with the girls, and I was fixing something by the coffee machine. I thought I was getting dizzy. I looked over to Emmy, who was sitting at the other end of the room, and I could see that the wall had slanted this way, and the room was basically swaying back and forth, back and forth. And real quickly, in those few seconds, I knew this was an earthquake. And so I called her over. We kind of took cover and stayed near a safe area. We stayed in the room, stayed calm and did not panic, but I was actually getting anxious because it kind of brought back memories of the really large earthquake that I experienced in the Philippines, which was 7.9, and it was really a devastating earthquake then. So it scared me thinking that here we were in a foreign country away from our families, and I didn't know what was going to happen. But I'm just super blessed. All of us are okay, and we're home now, which is really wonderful. There's no place like home, but it was the staff at the hotel was really kind and really nice to inform us. English is not their first or second language. Even they barely speak English, but they were able to communicate with us and let us know what was going on. And they advised us not to use the elevators. We were in a safe spot because this was a tsunami type earthquake, and the best place to be is to be in a higher place rather than on the streets or down or inside a subway. So the rest of our stay, we decided to stay back at the hotel area and just kind of wander around there. We didn't want to take the metro anymore because, there's still some aftershocks, and we didn't want to have to be stuck somewhere where it's crowded and people are panicking. And so we decided the best way was to just stay back. But thank goodness. So I am hoping that you guys also had a wonderful holiday celebration. And I'm also praying for everyone that was affected by that earthquake in Izakawa. I hope they're all doing well. I know there were some casualties, and I'm praying that they're all doing well. Otherwise, we had a wonderful trip in Tokyo. We love food, so we had, if you've seen my shorts and if you missed it, make sure to check it out. We featured some of our favorite places. I have so much more to share, but I didn't want to overdo it and drown you with content of food. I wasn't sure if you guys were interested, but today we're going to look at some wonderful tea that we had purchased and bought as souvenirs and gifts for family and friends. So this mall is in the Shinjuku area, and I will put the name somewhere here because I forget. And so basically they have all the high-end goods in the top floor. At the bottom area, they have a wonderful market with different kinds of varieties of food, cheeses, coffee shops, etc. We also spotted sake stores. And then we also have tea. So I love tea, and this is green tea. Now these come in the sachet form. So I got this for my sister, and I believe this comes with 6. So really cool green tea. Now, they were also selling the matcha tea in powder in these cute little containers, and then they give you a little instructional booklet. So I got that for my sister as well. And this brand is actually available here in the United States, but they come in different variations. So I thought it would be fun to curate it and buy some to try out. So as you can see here, there are different types of tea in Japan: green tea, brown rice tea, which happens to be my favorite, roasted green tea, and matcha. So we have our matcha here and here. And so it gives you a little instruction on how to put it together. They have one in Japanese and one in English. So I thought that was pretty cool. My sister already has a matcha set, so I think this will be perfect. Now, speaking of matcha sets, I was looking for a cup, a Japanese matcha cup, and I found this beautiful one here. Let me open it up and show you what it looks like. So here it is. I had looked all over the place, but I wanted something that was more artisan made. I mean, they had so many others with handles and, the usual ones that you see manufactured in factories, but I wanted something that was signed. So this one is signed and made by an artist. So I love this. So it's beautiful, perfect for your matcha tea. So I got that one. So we have one of those. And then I have another one, but this one's for regular tea. And this is kind of very souvenir-ish, so I'll show you what's in here. So this one has the Mount Fuji image. Now we attempted to go, and if you saw my shorts, unfortunately, it was overcast, so Mount Fuji was hiding behind the clouds, so we missed it. But I still wanted to get a souvenir cup. And so it says Mount Fuji, the most beautiful mountain in Japan. Now this is a teacup, and then you can use your tea bags or steep your loose leaf teas in it with a little strainer. But that is my other teacup that I am excited to use for tea time. I also bought some green tea from their souvenir shop, and it says Mount Fuji, tells you how tall Mount Fuji is. So I thought that was fun. And then we were, New Year's Eve, we visited Meiji Temple. So New Year's in Japan is very solemn. A lot of the locals pay homage, and they do a pilgrimage to different temples, especially Meiji, to pray and to get good fortune. And so they also had some stores and stalls and markets open that evening. And I had purchased some green tea, and I love this one because it has some owls. So I went ahead and got that. And then what else do we have? Yes, we went to a store called Kittyland. So it had 5 floors, and it had variations of toys. We're talking about Sanrio, Kirby, Pokemon, anime, you name it, they had it. In the basement, they had a store called Snoopy Town, and basically everything in there was Snoopy themed. I will try and insert some shots here to give you an overview what that looked like. It was really fun. I love Snoopy. I'm a big fan of Peanuts, comic strip, and Snoopy in particular. So it's really fun to go in there. And so one of the items that I did get was Earl Grey Snooty. And I thought that was super cute. So I'm super excited to try this out. And you can see that it's in Japanese writing, Snoopy Tea Project. So I thought this would be fun to try out and also reuse the tin after. Now, we got also from Snoopy Town, they have like, this is over the holidays, so they had these little gift sets of chocolate, and I thought this would be fun to try it as well. I love chocolate. I have a sweet tooth, And so I got a little bag of Snoopy chocolate. And I think this is the dark chocolate one. So that's one of the snacks that we got there. So we decided to give gifts by buying our presents in Japan. So we gave the kids a little budget to work with. And so we did our little scavenge hunt of items that we could buy for each other. And the rule was to be able to buy something that was easy to pack, something that we could all enjoy, and, you know, something special. So Emmy, her gift, which she got from Snoopy Town, were cookies, Snoopy cookies, and she knows I love chocolate chip cookies, so she got me these. So thank you, Emmy. I love it. And she paired it, my daughter knows me so well, a Snooty lemonade and tea, and this is delicious. I love it. So you can see I've already opened it, but I want to show you what the tea looks like. So this has a little Snoopy little tag there, and there are a few other characters in here. I know there was, let me see. Well, there's a little paw print, and I think yesterday the one I had Charlie Brown's sister, but the rest are Snoopy. So there are about five little tea bags in there, which is perfect for sampling. I'm gonna have to save that for the future and eat that. That was the gift from Emmy. We're talking snacks. Next time I'll show you what my oldest daughter got me as well for the holidays. They also had these gummies, and this is again something we purchased over the holidays. You can see that they have their Christmas gear on. And this is apple gummy. So I got a couple of these for my sweet friend Selena, who always makes it a point to bring us some souvenirs and treats from wherever she goes when she travels. So I got these for her kids. Her family also loves sweet treats and mochi. So I got them a gift pack, and these are the flavors. I cannot tell you what they are, but I'm pretty sure there's green tea, there's a bean one, and other flavors in here, so I think they will enjoy it. It's beautifully wrapped. They did have a preview in the stalls when we purchased it, so I'm excited to give this to her. The other item that I did buy for her, they love chocolate like me, but I was at the Tokyo Tower. These are really popular. They're Tokyo bananas, so they're cake-shaped bananas and have kitty cats, and this is the chocolate banana flavor. They have other ones that are in yellow cake form and have custard in them. So I think her and her family will enjoy it. This is what it looks like inside. How cute is that? So that's that. And then we have more green tea. This time it is matcha green tea with roasted rice, and you'll see the name there. They had this in our hotel, and we were looking to see if they had this in the convenience stores. We did find it in the market. My daughter Lil was able to spot it, so I was super happy. Now these are loose leaf teas, so I'm excited to try these out for sure. So we have that. More matcha fun, matcha truffle chocolate. Excited, haven't tried it yet, but I know it'll be fun to try out. Now, going back to their convenience stores, they have several ones. Their popular ones were 7-Eleven. We have Family Mart and Lawson. So if you've been to Japan, I'm sure you're familiar with these names. So they have these Saku Saku Panda milk chocolate biscuits, and we just loved it. These were wonderful snacks. I bought some for my niece, and we bought some for ourselves. So we got a pack of 4 to eat. And then this one we found, so they have they had a chicken katsu place, and at the cashier counter they have these little gummy bites, like little chew, like almost gumdrops, I think. So these are fun. I think it's a Korean brand if I'm not mistaken, because it's latte, but we bought these to try them out. So we have these, and then I love Sumiko Garashi. On the plane, I was actually watching the little movie about them, and a long time ago, Christine from Kawaii Memo Love had gifted me some of these gummies, and she was super sweet to give me so many tips, travel tips, what to look out for also in Japan. She's been to Japan many times, and so I wanted to get her another pack for her to enjoy, and other items that I'll be mailing to her. So Christine, thank you so much for helping me out, trying to figure out some things for our travels as well. And another matcha, and I thought this was interesting. It is a marshmallow, I think sugar-covered marshmallow, and I love the shape. It looks like little teardrops or raindrops there. When we were at Tokyo Tower, they had a crepe place, and then they were selling these banana chocolate candy. It's pretty good. So this is what it looks like packaged. So I got some of these for us to try. And then this one is another brand that I've seen at Daiso, but they usually have the covered macadamia nuts. So I thought I wanted to try the pistachio. So we got a few. This was from a really big store called Don Quixote, and it had 7 floors. Oh my gosh, it was a sensory overload, from snacks to technology to knickknacks to everything. It was just a lot of things to look at, but we did get that from there. We got a few of those. And then let's see, this one is a, believe, deep fried squid snack that I got from my friend Rose to pair up with some green tea. So I got her some, she loves green tea as well, so we got her some green tea in that. And then these, I think you guys saw from our lucky bag. So I'm just gonna throw it in here. We have our Glico lucky bags. If you want to see the full haul, make sure to check it out. But here are some of the items that were included there. We have butter cookies, and I believe it looks like these are kind of seafood flavored chips. So we are going to give that a try. Now, what else do we have here? Oh yes, Snoopy Town also had these milk chocolate eggs with a peanut surprise inside. So I'm gonna have to unbox this separately with the beautiful gifts that my oldest daughter had given me from Snoopy Town. So stay tuned for that. We are gonna put that here in the meantime. And then from Tokyo Tower, we found these matcha chocolate cream mochis, or daifuku it says here. So I'm excited. I've never had this, so I am super excited to try this out with the family over tea time. And I also have, this is my favorite brand. They have this here in the United States, and I usually get it from Daiso or an Asian grocery store. But I love the fact that these were compact. I can just put it in my purse, and if I need some sugar, pull a little packet there. And these are the Meiji milk chocolate ones. There was a stationery shop and variety type like bags and goods called the Flying Tiger. It's not a Japanese brand, I think it's Swedish, but it's really popular in Japan. So they had one in one of the areas that we visited. But I thought this was interesting. These are lychee flavored wine gums. And so I wanted to try it out. I like lychee flavor, so we are going to test that out. From Tokyo Tower, we have these caramel little candy. And so we are going to test that out as well. So I have a few more here. Let's see what we have left. I have this one that I got from my friend Joanne. This was very last minute, and we did not have any more packing space, so I'm so sorry, Joanne, I got you a small one. I know Joanne loves this. This is the Jagabee, and they're like potato chips, but I like that they're lightly salted, so it's not high on sodium, which is awesome. And last but not least, they also had Kit Kats, and we're talking about all kinds of flavored Kit Kats. In the past, I've shared some of the Kit Kats that I purchased in an Asian grocery store, where they have variations of strawberry, peach, matcha, green tea. This time I got this for a friend, and it is Japan Sake Kit Kats. Oh my gosh. So I got one of these. I'm going to be gifting it to a dear friend. Stay tuned for more hauls to come. I'm kind of dividing it in different categories. Today we're doing Japanese tea and snacks. And then in a few days, sometime soon, I will be sharing my lucky bag haul from Loft, which will be more stationery and paper based. And you guys have to stay tuned for an upcoming giveaway for that. And so I will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful week ahead. I am so glad to be back. I'm still catching up with all your videos and trying to get back on comments, so forgive me if I have not. So have fun, guys. Happy New Year. I'll see you next time. Bye.